Oh my God, no sweetheart. Of course not. Your father wants to see you just as much as he does now, it just isn't possible. The restaurant is going through some hard times, nothing to be worried about, but Daddy needs to be there and Stella needs to rest. That's it.
But isn't Daddy's food place doing bad because you left and worked somewhere else? Why don't you just work with Daddy again and help him?
I'm sure that's what you've been told, or that's what you've been told, but it's not as simple as that. Sometimes grown-ups have a hard time getting along. It's no one's fault, it's just how it goes sometimes. Stella and we don't get along the best, and Mum needed to find a new job that allowed her to be happy while at work. I wasn't happy working at Daddy's anymore, not with Stella there. But it's no one's fault. Stella is good to you and that's what matters.
Because you still kiss Daddy. Is that why you don't like Stella?
This was not going the way Marissa had hoped it would. They were asking way more questions than she was expecting, and they had been told a lot more than she was aware of by Stella and their father. They were too young and innocent to know all these false things.
I don't know where you heard that, but that is not true. That is a lie. Daddy and Mummy haven't kissed since we told you that we would be living apart. That was over a year ago now. Our divorce went through last April. Stella and I are just different. We both have big personalities, but they're completely opposite of each other. Totally different. We get along because of you two, but not enough that I want to spend all of my time with her at work. Okay. I don't want this to change how you feel about her though.
Okay, Mammy. I like Stella, but I like Daddy more, and he's never home unless it's before school time. Stella won't make chicken nuggets either, only fancy food.
Marissa laughed as her youngest daughter rolled her eyes dramatically and made a funny face. Pippa didn't laugh, she was just looking out the window, quiet. She was almost 10 and Marissa was sure this was confusing to her. She and Nate were close, she was his shadow growing up. She started to question if she was doing the right thing, but then she heard her father's voice in her head. Sometimes the hardest thing to do and the right thing to do are the same, a saying she had heard dozens of times in her life. It rang through her like a lightning bolt. This was best.
Pippa, if you're ever really missing Daddy, we can always go visit him at work. Okay. Or call him.